Hey guys, what's up? This is our live again. It's me, Joe, and there's Cody over there. What's up,
Hey,
my man?
what's up? How are you?
Is that an award in the background?
Well, that guy right there?
Yeah, is that is
Yeah,
that is that your golf
that
one?
is. Yeah, that's
Okay,
last year. I don't have this year's yet though, so I need to go pick that one up.
just flexing, just
Yeah.
flexing on the
Yeah,
podcast and the live stream. Nice work.
it's about a 20-pound trophy.
It looks heavy. It looks
It's
heavy.
heavy.
You need to get
Yeah.
some more braces for that shelf.
Yeah. It's mostly
Um,
just wood, but yeah.
what's the deal, man? What's going on?
Oh, well, life is, I've had the sad realization over the last couple days that school's going to be starting here in
Yeah,
not very long.
I know.
So just like the mental prep of we're going to start getting back into school schedules and everything. So our minds have shifted slightly towards or less towards like doing outdoor stuff and
Yeah,
more like, okay, we got to start kind of prepping for school and working on
I
getting the kids to
know.
bed a little earlier and
I know, it's crazy.
all that.
We
Yeah.
did some school shopping, last weekend,
Hmm.
and it's just yeah, getting ahead of it.
I don't
Um,
like it.
the thing about school shopping, I don't know if it's the same, showing how spoiled kids are nowadays. I remember
Oh
when we
man.
school shopped, it was a thing, and it was
Uh
like,
huh.
you're getting the new backpack, you're getting 1 pair of shoes,
Yes.
like, and the shoes are gonna be clean, you're never gonna wear them until, like, that day. It
Right.
was a big deal, like,
Uh huh.
it was a big deal. Now it's like my kid's like, "Eh, I'll just grab these shoes. It doesn't matter." I'm like,
Right.
"You
Yeah.
guys are so spoiled,
Just
so
add to my
spoiled."
collection.
It was like an event when we were getting ready. Now it's like back to school
Yeah,
shopping's like a normal day. They're like, "Yeah,
dude.
okay. Might as well
There
grab
was
some
nothing.
shorts and shirts or whatever." It's like, we
Right.
didn't have that.
Ah, I loved getting a new backpack and new
Oh
shoes. Those
my.
were
It's
like
the
my 2 and
coolest.
maybe a jacket too.
It's the coolest, yeah.
Oh, so cool. I
I
loved
know.
it, and I loved that feeling of getting a new pair of shoes too,
Oh my.
where it was like and we were the same way, like, we got 1 pair, and
Yeah,
that lasted you the whole year,
for
and your
sure.
your shoes from last year, those could now be your, like, play shoes,
Yeah,
do whatever shoes, so
for
that's like,
sure.
as long as your feet aren't growing too fast, you can have a couple pairs of shoes at a time, but otherwise, it's like, I loved, especially at a young age, I loved basketball shoes.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
like and my parents, like, we didn't splurge on a lot of stuff, but for some reason,
They
like,
thought the
my
basketball
parents
shoes.
were cool with it. Yeah, so it's like I
Like,
get a pair of Jordans
yeah.
and just loved it, but
Oh my.
yeah, now
I
anymore, it's like they get multiple pairs
I know.
at any given time, and they're like, "Hey, I need a new pair of shoes," and it's no longer like, "Well, let's wait until the school
No.
year."
No.
It's just, "Okay, well,
Rory
I
got some
guess you need new
slides
shoes."
and he's wearing them. Like,
Uh-huh.
doesn't care. Like,
Right.
got some Birkenstocks, which by the way are very expensive, and he's like, "Whatever, let's
Oh,
just
yeah.
wear them." Like,
Huh?
they don't have that same like first day of school, everyone's fresh.
Yes.
But
None
anyways,
of the shoes have creases in them yet.
I
They're
know.
stiff.
I miss those times. I think my
Uh-huh.
parents saved me from myself once with the basketball shoes. I always, and I still kind of want them just for memory's sake, is the Shaquille O'Neal shoes, the
Oh,
ones that
yeah.
were the black and white circle ones. I
Yep.
wanted those so bad, so bad,
Uh-huh.
and my parents never let me have them. And I'm like, looking back, it probably was better for my
Right?
reputation to not have them. But
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted those so bad.
Did you ever rock a starter jacket?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I had the Charlotte
Oh,
Hornets.
yeah. Dude, I did too.
You did? Nice. I think
Yes.
there was only like 3. Like, I
There
think it was
must have
like
been.
49ers, Cowboys, and Charlotte Hornets.
I had the Charlotte Hornets one, and at some point, I think it was at a younger age, I had a Colorado Rockies one.
Okay, okay.
And it
Yeah, I
must have
think
just been like whatever was at Ross
yes,
or
yes.
Walmart or
Whatever, yeah.
wherever. It was
It
like,
wasn't
okay, that's the
necessarily your
team.
favorite team. It was
Right.
just the team,
Not a
the only
local
one.
team in any
Yeah,
way, not a team that was any
absolutely.
good. It was like the
I think
Charlotte
my
Hornets.
brothers had
Alright.
Orlando Magic, but maybe we were
Yeah.
on the East Coast when we bought those because Charlotte and Orlando, and I
Uh-huh.
don't know if we had any other. Maybe we had a 49ers one. I get them all confused of what friends had them or if we had them.
Right. Yeah.
But I think my brother had an Orlando Magic, and I think that was when Shaquille O'Neal and stuff was on there. So
Uh-huh. Oh,
yeah, the starter jacket. Maybe they'll make a comeback.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like
Yeah,
this is kind of the time that would come back.
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like I don't know, is it I know there's like all these different stages and phases that everybody goes through, but it feels like right now it is our, you know, generation 40-year-old people. It's like all the style that was when we were
yeah. Is coming back.
young. And so
The
I wouldn't be
bleached hair
surprised
is
if
coming back,
yeah, I've
or
been
it's
seeing that
maybe
more and
been
more.
in the bleached hair is there. I just need the
Yeah.
puka shell necklaces that I
Oh,
used to wear.
it's right around the corner. Right around the corner.
I just told Cora about Pogs, and she was like,
Oh,
"What?" I
yes.
was like, "Pogs were the best. I
So
to have
good.
Pogs. I still wanna trade Pogs."
Right? Yeah, man,
Uh,
having a good slammer, that
yeah,
changed
good
everything.
slammer, yeah, with the skull and crossbones, like,
Yes.
it was so good.
I remember
Anyways, go
I
ahead.
remember, because I went to C.S. Lewis, which was a private school in Newburgh
Okay.
up through 4th grade, and then after 4th grade, I went to Yamhill, and, I remember playing Pogs there, and, it spreads like wildfire, so,
Yeah.
like, everybody's playing Pogs at any given time, and at some point, the teachers and everybody found out that we were playing for keeps, and they were like, "Can't do it.
Yeah.
No gambling here." Like, "No, this is what are we gonna do? We're not
Uh,
gonna play for fun. You play for
yeah.
keeps." And
Oh my.
so
That's so
good.
funny. And what's interesting, if everyone wants to learn a history of me and Cody, is so you went to C.S. Lewis,
Mhm.
and I went to private school my first 2 years, and I think it was an offshoot of C.S. Lewis. It
Oh,
was
really?
called Chehalem Valley Academy.
Okay.
And I think they had just started the high school, like, right as I'm going into ninth grade. My mom's like, "Yeah, you go there." It was right on the Y intersection of, like, Highway 240 going to either Carlton or Yamhill, that church
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was, and I think it was an offshoot of C.S. Lewis, because C.S. Lewis at
Really?
the time
Okay.
didn't have a high school, did they?
No.
And
No, they
so I
just
think
had
they were
the
trying to make one, and I don't know if they ended up calling it now C.S. Lewis. I don't know
hmm,
the future of what happened, but I went
yeah.
to the or the Salem Valley is what it was called,
Uh-huh.
private school for 2 years. Isn't that interesting?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're just connected in so many ways.
So many ways. Yeah. Yeah, CS so since we're on this topic, I was telling Sarah and the kids this not that long ago, like, man, times have changed so much, and I know every generation probably says this, but I remember at C.S. Lewis, my 4th grade teacher, um, she would give us, like, you'd get if you did good, you'd get a little ticket, and and if you collected enough tickets, she would take you to 7-Eleven to get a slushie. And I remember there would be times where, because the class sizes were probably
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
kids or so, probably pretty small. And I remember, like, once everybody got enough tickets, we'd all load up in her van and we would just go to 7-Eleven like on
No, it cannot
lunchtime.
happen. No, that
No,
cannot happen.
we'd all just load up, get our slushies, come back,
Yeah.
because it's like 5 minutes away. But
Yeah, yeah.
man, and I'm sure all the parents knew and nobody cared. They're like, yeah, whatever, just
Yeah, those are the good old days.
yeah, just bring them back. So nothing thought of it, but it's, like, so
Oh, man.
cool. You get to pack in this van and go get a
Yeah, yeah.
slushie and
Gosh, man, a teacher would be fired if they did that now.
oh,
You'd have some sort of complaint. I wouldn't care, but
absolutely. Right?
like, um, there was a never mind. Rory was getting his physical. I think I told you Rory was doing a physical, and I was in the room. I wanted to wait, and I was okay. One, I wanted to wait in the car. Like, I was like, "Go do the
Sure.
physical." Then two, I
Yeah.
was like, "Okay." He's like,
Get
"Dad, you can't just leave me in there. I'm 13." So then
uh-huh.
I go in the lobby, and I'm like, "Oh, I'll wait here for you." I'm like on my phone, like, I was like, "Just go and do your thing." They're like,
Yeah,
"No,
I don't need to see
you
this.
gotta come with him." I'm like, "Why? Why do I have to come with him?"
Huh?
And so then I'm in the room, and then the doctor proceeds to explain to me that when he's 14, he has to give me permission to be in the room. So now I'm getting pissed
Oh.
because I'm like, wait a minute. One, I didn't
Yeah.
even want to be here in the first place. But two, now you're telling me I can't be in
Yes,
there with my
exactly.
14-year-old. I will
Right.
now be here. Like, I
Yes.
will now, even if he's under
Right.
duress, I'm going in. Like, but
He's given permission
I
for
don't
the
like being
rest of his
told. Yeah,
life.
I don't like being told what to do. And so I was like, well, now I'm going to be there. And
Oh,
yes, yes,
yes.
where's the form that says he's given permission until he's 18? Because he's
Yes,
living in my
exactly.
home. So yes, he will give
Right?
permission. But
Oh.
anyways, yeah.
Yeah, the physical, that's a tough, awkward thing to go through as a
Oh
young
yeah.
teen.
Well, it's less physical, if you know what I mean. It's not.
Mm.
Now they just take a peek rather than feel around.
Oh, really?
When we were younger, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little more intimate when we were younger.
Right? Yes, no
like,
kidding.
now it just awkwardly stare. So I don't know
Right?
what's worse, but um,
The worst is, like, growing up in a small town and you go to the
oh yeah,
local
the
doctor.
one that everyone knows, and then you see
Yes.
him at lunch,
You
like,
see him at a
hi,
basketball game or
like,
something, you're like,
yes.
"Oh, hey."
Hey,
Hey,
what's
doc.
up? How are you? Good.
Yep.
Oh man, good times. Okay, real
Yes.
estate world. Before we get off our live stream and everyone's like, "This is
Yes.
stupid." Rates are kind of dumb. They're just sitting around what
Yep.
high sixes, right?
High sixes. Yeah. 6.8, 6.9, kind of hovering in that range. There's still all the same. Maybe there's an agreement. Maybe there's not. The straight's open. The straight's not. So
Yeah,
nothing really that's changed.
yeah.
It's just,
Nothing's really flexing.
daily it changes and then the next day it reverses or whatever. So overall, yeah, just kind of hanging tight.
Yeah, same on the real estate side. It's like things are just trucking along. They're not bad. They're just moving at a slower pace
Hmm.
than anyone's used to. So it's
Yeah.
just getting used to it because I don't think it's going to change anything crazy in
Hmm.
in the in the short term. So,
Yeah. So
but things
we're
are.
not having a housing crash.
I don't think so. I think
I don't think so
I
either.
think people feel that like I think they think that that's happening because their house sits on the market for multiple months, but
Hmm.
it's not. It's not happening. We're
Yeah.
not seeing
Stuff's
like
still moving.
homes go for 70% of what they listed it for. So we're just not seeing
Right.
that same like thing. It's just they sit longer. And so just is part of the game, and that's the hard thing about being a selling agent and talking to sellers is like this is normal. You kind of never no one ever feels like that's normal, but
Right.
it's hard to sit with your house for sale and not see anything happen, but it's not necessarily that it's your house. It's just less buyers. Buyers are more picky, and there's a lid. My friend Carrie from real estate down in Salem, Carrie Corcoran, for anyone that's listening, she's really great. But she said there's a lid for every pot long ago to me, and I was like,
Mm,
"That's true. There is a lid for every
that's
pot."
great.
So
Yep. Absolutely.
wise words from Carrie that just has stuck with me.
Yes.
That when I'm crying when listings sit for longer than you want, it's like there's a
Right.
lid for every pot. Carrie told me that, but
Yeah. Well, I
yeah,
printed up we don't have time to do it on this, maybe we do it on the podcast or another time. I
yeah,
printed up some stuff from last week, and it was just showing, like, appreciation on homes and depreciation in the bad years, and
okay,
it'd be an interesting thing to kinda go through and show because I know there have been some price drops and it sits for longer, but overall big picture based on that information, it's like, "Oh, this is,
yeah,
like, just scratching the surface
yeah,
of any type of, like, major decline of anything because
yeah,
there's just not it's slower, but it's
yeah,
not like home prices are going down 10, 20,
yeah,
30%
for sure, and
before
that's
it
the thing.
sells.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's a good teaser, Cody. I have
Yes.
some news on Lake Oswego, having some eminent domain stuff with a large church property there. So a lot of drama there. And
Mm.
then
Oh, boy.
Tigard's got some uh, uh, nature area, like kind of low budget stuff. I don't know.
Mm.
Anyways, local news. And Cody's going to
Local
have some mortgage
breaking
rate,
news.
historic mortgage rate
Yeah.
trends. And we'll probably talk about random stuff on our podcast. So, if
Yeah.
you haven't already, head over to our podcast, Venture with Joe and Cody. Like and subscribe there. We're on, I was going to say TikTok. We're on TikTok, but not our podcast. But it's
Everywhere.
Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever else you use to look at podcasts. When you go see Joe Rogan, you will see Cody and I right there
That's
with
right.
him.
Just
So like and subscribe to both. Listen to both. Both are
Yes.
very riveting. Yeah, but until I guess, yeah, until then, I
Yeah.
guess we're done, right?
Let's do it.
Okay, we're done.
Yes.
Until next time.
Awesome.